When appearances are deceiving. Have you ever felt judged just based on your appearance? Or have you ever witnessed someone being underestimated for no reason? Imagine walking into a place where everything you are comes down to what you're wearing or how you look. This is the story of Nathan Carter, a successful businessman and passionate about luxury cars. He decided to pay a discreet visit to Crown Motors, one of the most exclusive dealerships in Manhattan. Wearing jeans and a t-shirt, he looked like just another person admiring high-performance cars. But what happened inside revealed something much bigger: how prejudice can blind even the most experienced. What didn't the employees know? Nathan wasn't just a potential customer, he was the store's new owner. In this video, you will see how a prejudiced attitude generated surprising consequences, and how an act of courage and leadership completely transformed the environment. This story isn't just about cars, it's about respect, inclusion, and the courage to change the status quo. Stay with us until the end, and discover how Nathan Carter proved that true luxury goes far beyond price. The conflict, prejudice, and judgment at Crown Motors. Nathan Carter, a successful technology entrepreneur, had a clear objective when visiting his recently acquired luxury car store: to observe how customers were treated without revealing his identity. He knew that prejudice, even in sophisticated environments, was still a significant problem. Dressed in casual clothes, Nathan didn't look like the typical millionaire customer Crown Motors was used to. But that was exactly its intention: to test the limits of appearance-based service. 1. First contact, Josh's confrontation. Nathan was admiring a Lamborghini Huracan Spider, valued at more than $300,000, when he was approached by Josh Miller, an experienced but prejudiced salesman. The dialogue. Josh, with a condescending tone, questioned whether Nathan was sure he was in the right place. He insinuated that the car was unaffordable for someone like Nathan and suggested more suitable models. Josh, this is one of our more expensive models. Are you sure you're in the right place? Nathan replied, I'm absolutely sure. Despite Josh's passive-aggressive tone, Nathan maintained his composure. He knew that his actions needed to be calculated to expose service failures without deviating from his greater objective: transforming the store's culture. 2. Sophie's contraposition. As Josh kept Nathan waiting and made condescending comments to other employees, Sophie Alvarez, an administrative assistant, approached. His attitude was completely different. Sophie demonstrated empathy and professionalism. Can I help you with something, sir? He asked with a genuine smile. She apologized for Josh's behavior and suggested that Nathan speak to the manager if he wanted to report the incident. Sophie represented the opposite of Josh's mindset, showing that respect and integrity were possible, even in challenging situations. 3. Contextualizing prejudice in customer service. Josh's behavior is not an isolated case. Studies show that implicit bias significantly affects customer service. Relevant data. A 2019 study published by Harvard Business Review revealed that racial minority clients face 34% more rejection in luxury environments than white clients. Impact on business. Prejudiced service not only drives away potential customers, but also damages companies' reputations and profits. Nathan, as a visionary businessman, understood these implications and knew that changes needed to be made. 4. Nathan's decision, a meeting with the manager. After Josh's refusal to allow Nathan to take a test drive, the businessman decided to confront the situation directly. He asked to speak to the manager, David Cross. The manager. David arrived at the salon visibly confused, unaware that he was in front of the new owner. Nathan firmly revealed his identity. Nathan, I'm Nathan Carter, the new owner of this store, and I came today to observe how customers are treated. What I saw here was unacceptable. Silence filled the room as Nathan described Josh's behavior and highlighted how it reflected an outdated mindset that would no longer have a place at Crown Motors. 5. The immediate consequences. Josh's dismissal. Nathan made it clear that prejudice would not be tolerated. Josh tried to justify his behavior, but Nathan was firm. You looked at me and decided, based on my appearance, that I was not worthy of this car. This is not just a mistake. It is a character flaw that we cannot accept here. Sophie's promotion. In contrast, Sophie was recognized for her empathy and integrity. Nathan promoted her to supervisor, highlighting her as an example of how employees should behave. Nathan made these decisions not just to resolve an isolated incident, but to establish a new standard. His leadership has shown that respect and inclusion are essential pillars for any successful business. Summary of the first thematic element. The conflict. Nathan faces prejudice from Josh, who underestimates him based on stereotypes. Empathy in action. Sophie demonstrates respect and professionalism, contrasting with Josh's attitude. Impact of prejudice. Data reveals how prejudice harms business and relationships, reinforcing the importance of inclusive service. Immediate resolution. Nathan takes decisive action, firing Josh and promoting Sophie, setting a new standard of behavior at Crown Motors. Cultural transformation. Changing the mindset at Crown Motors. Title: More Than Cars, a new philosophy of respect and inclusion. Opening scene. Image of Crown Motors at night, with lights on and a team gathered in training led by Nathan. The environment reflects hope and renewal. After confronting bigoted mindsets and implementing immediate changes, Nathan Carter knew his mission was just beginning. He didn't just want to correct a one-off error, but to completely transform Crown Motors' culture. For Nathan, this transformation was not just a matter of justice, it was an essential component to the success of the business. 1. Rebuilding company values. Nathan began by reshaping Crown Motors' core values. He knew that respect and inclusion should be at the heart of all interactions, not just with customers, but also between team members. New core values. Respect. Treat all customers with dignity, regardless of appearance, race, or economic status. Empathy. Understand the needs and perspectives of customers and colleagues. Excellence. Focus on impeccable service, ensuring every interaction reflects the highest standards. Nathan's statement. Luxury is not just about the price of a car, but about the way we treat people. That's what makes us truly different. 2. Team training, cultivating an inclusive mindset. Nathan has implemented a mandatory training program for all employees, focused on identify implicit bias, teach employees to recognize and overcome automatic judgments based on stereotypes, develop customer service skills, show the importance of actively listening and building trust with customers, promote teamwork, reinforce the idea that each employee contributes to the collective success of the store. Training scenario. During one of the sessions, Nathan shared his own story of being underestimated throughout his career. He explained how this experience shaped his leadership vision and inspired him to create an environment where no one was taken for granted. I bought this store because I believe we can do better. And that starts with each of us. 3. Impact on customer service. The changes implemented quickly began to be reflected in service. The team, now motivated and well-trained, began to treat all customers with respect and attention, creating a more welcoming and professional experience. Visible results. Increased satisfaction. Customers reported feeling more valued and respected, regardless of their appearance. Loyalty. Many customers returned to the store, praising the new service philosophy. Renewed reputation. Crown Motors began to be recognized as an example of inclusion in the luxury sector. Testimonial from a customer. I came in here to look at a car and I was treated like I was a friend, not just a customer. That makes all the difference. 4. Sophie's role in the new culture. As a supervisor, Sophie played a crucial role in implementing these changes. His empathy and integrity inspired colleagues to follow his example. Sophie as a leadership model. She led weekly meetings to discuss challenges and successes in care. He encouraged the team to share ideas on how to improve the customer experience. He became the bridge between Nathan and the employees, ensuring that the owner's vision was understood and implemented. Sophie's statement. I believe that every customer who walks through these doors deserves to be treated like someone special. That's what we want for Crown Motors. 5. A community event to celebrate change. Nathan organized a community event to mark the new phase of Crown Motors. The goal was to show that the store now represented more than luxury cars. It was an inclusive and welcoming space for everyone. Event details. Opening. Nathan gave a speech about the importance of respect and equality in business. Demos. Customers were invited to test drive cars while the team demonstrated the new standard of service. Community support. Local leaders praised the initiative, reinforcing the store's positive image. Nathan's statement at the event. This place is now a symbol of how we can overcome prejudices and build something better together. Thank you for being part of this transformation. 6. Leadership and inclusion lessons. Nathan demonstrated that leadership is not just about making decisions, but also about inspiring and empowering others. He transformed a toxic environment into a space for learning and growth, showing that change starts from the inside out. Key takeaways: confront problems with courage. Ignoring cultural problems only perpetuates them. Value people. Recognize and reward those who contribute positively. Create a clear purpose. When employees understand company values, they become more engaged. The changes at Crown Motors were not just symbolic, they have created a real impact on business and the community. Nathan Carter's story reminds us that leading with respect and purpose can turn any challenge into an opportunity. The impact of transformation, lasting lessons from Crown Motors. Title: When Leadership and Respect Redefine Success. After implementing significant changes to the culture at Crown Motors, Nathan Carter saw the impact of his leadership spread beyond the store walls. Their approach based on inclusion and respect not only transformed the workplace, but also redefined how customers and employees perceive the true value of a luxury business. 1. Impact on employees, a new team spirit. One of the most notable transformations was the way the team began to work in harmony, united by clear values and a common purpose. Changes in internal dynamics. Renewed confidence. Employees felt more valued and respected, knowing that their efforts were recognized. Increase in engagement. With continuous training and regular meetings led by Sophie, employees began to dedicate themselves more to their work and customers. Conflict reduction. Clarity in values and promotion of respect reduced internal tensions, creating a healthier environment. Testimony from an employee. Before, it felt like we were competing with each other. Now we feel like a team, working together to achieve something bigger. 2. The new customer experience. Customers quickly noticed the difference. Crown Motors is no longer just a luxury car store and has become an example of excellence in service. Changes noticed by customers. Universal reception. Every person who entered was treated with the same level of attention and respect, regardless of their appearance or supposed purchasing power. Valuing experience. The team started to focus on creating authentic connections with customers, understanding their needs before trying to close a sale. Increased confidence. Customers who had previously felt uncomfortable returned to the store, praising the new approach. One customer said, "I went in to look at a car and left feeling like I really cared." That's a rare thing to find. 3. Crown Motors recognition and reputation. The transformation caught the attention of the media and the local community, positioning Crown Motors as an example of positive change in the luxury sector. Recognitions received. Local awards. The store was awarded for inclusion initiatives and exceptional service. Media stories. Newspapers and websites highlighted Nathan's leadership and the changes implemented at Crown Motors. Strengthening reputation. Crown Motors came to be seen not just as a place to buy luxury cars, but as an ethical and visionary business model. Nathan's interview. My mission was never just to sell cars. I wanted to create a space where every person who walked in felt valued. That's the true meaning of luxury. 4. Community connection. Nathan knew that to sustain the transformation, it was essential to strengthen ties with the community. He organized events that brought Crown Motors together with people from different backgrounds and perspectives. Community initiatives. Open test drive days. Residents were able to experience the luxury cars, breaking barriers and demystifying the store environment. Career workshops. The store offered lectures on how to enter the luxury job market, promoting opportunities for young people. Local partnerships. Nathan has collaborated with local organizations to support social causes, showing the store's commitment to the community. Result. These initiatives created an emotional bond between the store and residents, strengthening brand loyalty and demonstrating that Crown Motors represented much more than business. 5. Sustaining growth and transformation. Nathan implemented strategies to ensure the culture of respect and inclusion was maintained long-term. Sustainability of change. Regular trainings. The team continued to receive training to reinforce the company's values. Results measurement. Employee and customer satisfaction surveys helped monitor the impact of the changes. Inspiring leadership. Sophie, as supervisor, played a key role in continuing Nathan's vision. Long-term results. Crown Motors reported a 25% increase in sales compared to the previous year. Employee satisfaction has reached record levels, with retention rates higher than the industry average. The store became a reference for other companies seeking to create inclusive organizational cultures. 6. Lasting lessons from Crown Motors. The transformation led by Nathan Carter left a legacy that goes beyond cars or numbers. She taught that leading with respect, empathy, and vision can change not only a business, but also the lives of the people involved. Key takeaways. Respect as a pillar of success. Treating each person with dignity creates a lasting impact. Transformative leadership. A committed leader can inspire real change, even in toxic environments. Community as a partner. Community engagement strengthens a brand's identity and values. Focus on people. Motivated employees and valued customers are any company's greatest assets. Nathan Carter's story shows us that meaningful change begins with courageous decisions. He turned prejudice into inclusion, disrespect into empathy, and a toxic work environment into an example of excellence. And you? How can you apply these lessons in your everyday life? Transformation is within the reach of everyone who has the courage to start. Turning challenges into opportunities. Nathan Carter's story is a powerful reminder that the biggest changes begin with a decision. He faced prejudice head-on, but instead of reacting angrily, he chose to lead with purpose, showing that respect and inclusion are not just ideals, but essential elements for success. What happened at Crown Motors wasn't just an organizational change, it was a mindset transformation. Nathan proved that leadership is more than correcting mistakes. It's about creating a vision and inspiring others to follow it. Now the question that remains is, what can you do to transform the environment around you? How can you promote respect and inclusion wherever you are? Small actions like showing empathy and valuing others have the power to create big changes. Whether at work, in your family, or in the community, you can also be an agent of transformation. Text on screen. Respect is the true luxury. Be the change you want to see in the world. If this story inspired you, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's build a better world together, one act of respect at a time.